What's up, family? Welcome to Mini Bytes, session 22. Today's theme is Remember Who You Are. My name is Erin, and I'm an executive coach. I work with a personalized coaching system that is one of the reasons I am ranked in the top 5% of coaches in the industry. And I'm on a mission. To helping humans become their own best advocates by empowering them to thrive and not just survive. Remembering who you are. So today, by the way, my email is ejmcclos@yahoo.com. If you'd like to find out more about my services, 3 areas of focus under Remember Who You Are. There's always something to improve on. Remembering who you are will keep you present, and remembering who you are will help with gratitude. So those of you who have been watching these videos and following my journey, and if you haven't, then just know that the epic journey continues for me, and the evolution continues for me as I learn more and more about my gifts and my desires. And I'm at a point in my career, and I've been in the workforce for a little over 20 years now, where I am recognizing my desire to experience high-touch interactions with humans. And as a result, I have stepped into building my own personal practice full-time. And that has brought with it lots and lots of support and also lots of advice and questions. And I've always been someone to do my best to be open to hearing insight and feedback. But, sometimes it can get a little tough. I get a lot of questions when I ran a company. Well, what's your business model? Always looking at, areas for improvement. What else can you be doing? What are you getting into? What do things look like for you down the road? What's your 25-year plan? That was part of my previous role. That was part of my previous work. I needed to actually have a vision 25 years from now, which, it can be really good. It can have its benefits for sure. It can kind of help me have that in my line of sight where I want to focus. I need goals. So this isn't about that. But what can happen is if I'm constantly thinking about where I need to go and how I need to change certain things, I can forget who I am. And that can really take me out of the present moment now. So just know that there's always going to be something to improve on. And that might sound trivial, or that might sound basic, like, well, yeah, I know. But the fact is we do forget. We forget that there's always going to be something. So every once in a while, it's just nice to check back in and just kind of say, okay, here I am now. And that's good. And that brings me to the second one, the presence in the now. When we're not thinking about where we want to be, we're thinking about where we are. And that brings us instantly to the present moment. And finally, helping with gratitude. If we allow ourselves to find ourselves where we are right now, as we are, we don't want to really suffer in that moment. I mean, it's easy for us to look at it and say, here I am now, and it's not where I want to be. But we actually have a choice to say, here I am now, and it's where I want to be because it's where I am. You see, chances are where you are at this moment right now is exactly where you are meant to be. It may not look the way that you want it to look, but chances are you're telling yourself a whole bunch of stories about where you think you should be. And the fact is, where you are right now is totally perfect. And I will sort of wrap this up with remembering who you are. It's okay if you're maybe thinking, well, I don't know who I am. I don't have words to describe who I am. I don't know what I'm good at. I don't know what I like. I've been there. I'm still learning what I'm good at. I'm still learning what I like, and I hope to be doing that when I'm 97 years old. That's part of the journey. When I have it figured out, I'm done here. When I have it figured out, it's time for me to die. There's nothing else for me to do. So just know that if you don't feel like you know who you are, that's really not the point. The point is be okay with where you're at and allow yourself to feel good about it. If you are looking to explore your gifts and what you're good at, which I do believe is important because we were given certain gifts here to share with others, I also believe gifts continue to show up for us as we move forward on our journey. So practicing that, also know what you are not. And sometimes to get to what we are, we got to go through what we are not. So just want to mention that for reflection as well. Love you all. Until the next time. Again, if you'd like to hear more or learn more, please email me directly at ejmcclos@yahoo.com. And also, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks.